Welcome to Global Shift, where we track the global transition away from the neoliberal world disorder towards a new emerging planetary order and help to unpack and make sense of the latest news and geopolitical events. This is a brief belated announcement to say that I posted an article on the Global Shift website on the 5th of December, a link to which is provided in the video description box below. The article covers the history of how the United States developed the trade deficits which caused the neoliberal turn in the 1970s, how the dollar empire functioned after that, with the so-called uphill capital flows which kept it financed, how China participated in that dollar system only then to change tack, causing American administrations since Obama to consider China's new moves after the great financial crash of 2008 to represent a serious threat to American national security. The answer for the United States is to do, in fact, what China itself is doing, which is to decouple. Now, if this is a term which the Chinese government doesn't like, this is only because Chimerica is so intertwined that you cannot really start tearing trading relationships apart in the brutal way that Donald Trump did. It has to be done rationally, and if done rationally, it can be used to reshore industries, as the Biden administration wants to do, to reconstitute a new post-neoliberal sort of Keynesian national economy once again, albeit in the context of a much more interrelated world in 2024 than we had in 1970. The article fulfills a promise that I made in the first video on this channel to do something on the neoliberal turn and what it meant for the creation of the dollar empire. Taking a historical approach also helps to understand where things stand today with the United States economy, facing as it does the $3 trillion numbers, the $1 trillion current account deficit, the $1 trillion budget deficit, and the $1 trillion yearly interest charges which the federal government has to pay. This is uncharted territory. The main problem the country faces is that if it wants to take its national economy back from the globalized system, reshoring won't be enough. The rich will have to pitch in with major tax hikes that will produce the money to upgrade infrastructure properly, to educate and to retrain the nation, and to create opportunities with the higher wages that can thereafter stem the so-called American carnage that's been going on for so long. The thing is that China can function as a nation, but can America? The question isn't whether other countries may pursue de-dollarization, but whether it is actually in the interest of the United States as a nation to continue a system which really only benefits the globalist elites. As I said, the link to the article is in the video description box below. Thank you for listening.